Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 4141 Southeast Concord Road in Milwaukee. We're in the basement of the home. Got a 3-inch ABS cleanout here as our point of access. It looks like it transitions immediately here to the original 4-inch cast iron pipe. We'll check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running, and I'm zeroing out right here, and I'll refer to this spot as the point of access. And it looks like the line is exiting out the rear of the home here. And here we go. And it transitions here at 7 feet over to 4-inch concrete pipe. This actually looks like it's a type of concrete called transite. Alright, here at 73 feet, the line transitions here to PVC pipe 74 feet out. This joint here looks like it's become offset somewhat. It's not terrible, but whenever you have a joint that's become offset, it's always hard to tell if it's still sealed properly or not. There is a rubber hub that goes around to join the two pieces of pipe together. It's something I would refer to a plumbing repair contractor to take a look at. That's something that they'd be able to answer a little bit better. But the joint is somewhat offset here. It's not affecting the flow or anything. More than anything, it could lead to possible root intrusion down the road. Apart from that, not really doing much there. Everything's flowing right over the top of it just fine. I'm going to shut the water off here. It looks like my camera is running up against something, possibly roots, but my camera's not getting past this point. It's hitting a hard stop here. Okay, while the camera was paused here letting the line drain out, I went and located the camera head. The line comes up the left side of the house, and it actually looks like it drops down just to the left of a cinder block wall that lines the edge of the property between it and a new driveway that's poured right off the left side of the property. Anyway, there's a steel cleanout cover right up next to the street, and about 5-6 feet back from that, that's where the camera head is located right now. Right around 8 feet deep, and the line is drained out completely at this point. And unfortunately, still do not have any better view here of what's. It looks like it's when I get right up to it, it looks like the edge of a joint has become offset right here. And because of the standing water that's sitting in the way, I don't have a good view of how that joint looks, how offset it truly is, unfortunately. So we made it about 5-6 feet short of the street. Actually, it's about 8 feet short of the street. I apologize. But this is kind of a tough one here with the standing water impeding my view here. It's hard to tell exactly how offset that joint is, and the problem here is that because my camera's out so far already, when you hit even the littlest bit of friction like that lip there, the camera just will not pop up over the top of it. I've been wailing on the camera here for a little while it's been draining out, and it's just not going. So it's hard to say if that would require a repair there without being able to get past it, or see it without water in the way. It's hard to say. All the pipe leading up to it here is very clean though, so it looks like things are probably shooting over the top of that with very little issue. But there's obviously going to be about 25 feet of the line here that we are not able to see because of that lip. The good thing is though, I made it almost all the way to the street, and everything out to that point. Obviously, we've got a couple joint issues. One at 74 feet. And there's another joint in the PVC that was offset by a little bit as well. But everything drains nicely all the way out to that point. So the line is functioning properly, basically all the way out to the street edge. It looks like everything's draining beyond that point pretty well. And from what I could tell, the standing water amongst that offset joint that stopped up the camera, it didn't look like there was a ton of standing water. It only looked like there was maybe about a half of an inch. Now the sewer line is functioning properly all the way out to at least 79 feet. There's those two offset joints to keep in mind, but it's hard to say if at this point they're worthy of a repair. It looks like the line is draining out just fine. There's almost no debris anywhere in the sewer pipe, so it looks like everything's getting all the way out to the main as it should. So the sewer line is functioning properly all the way out to at least 79 feet.